using foam balls. It makes life so easy. And I just glue that right onto the wire. So I put the wire in, put some glue in, and then, let me turn this one on just in case I need it later. Oh, is it turned off? Oh no, there it is. Okay, and then wrap it with a piece of crepe paper. So then this is this stamen. And this is my favorite pair of scissors. Now this is the Lia Griffith Fiskars scissors. Not to promote myself, but I'm gonna
do it. You may as well.
And yes, and these are so sharp and so detailed that you can go in and cut eyelashes. Now I'm not going to cut them that tiny because I'm going to twist these.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm actually going to give it a little bit more width than I would say on this flower. I want these super fine. So these are a little bit less fine. I love my big scissors too, but these little tiny ones.
My favorite.
Oh, right?
Yep.
Much
I
more
have one
precise.
pair that I just, if I lost them, I would die.
I had mine when we first got the first pair, and I had them on a ribbon around my neck.
Oh, yeah.
And then I started stabbing myself. So when I bent
that
over.
time went out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Once I have
was
those
able to
cut,
do that.
I'm just going to keep talking.
Sorry, I'm
No,
sorry.
you're fine. I'm just going to twirl them right between my fingers. It's kind of fun. If somebody wants to take the other side and try it.
Go ahead if anybody wants to.
No. And
Yeah,
I'm
paper
telling
has
you,
You have to be
paper
super
has such
careful,
strength.
right? To not, yeah.
It
Well, I
did-
was just thinking in my rib.
Yeah, all of them actually have a lot of strength. I mean, the extra fine is a little more delicate, so you have
But
to
this is the heavy?
This is the heavy, and there's a lot of grit and weight in this paper. And the reason why I decided to use the heavy for this peony is because I wanted to make the Coral Charm peony, which has a really deep cup. So it has 250% stretch, which gives me that,
That's crazy.
yeah, that deep cup.
And you're able to form it into
Yeah.
the little, yeah.
And it holds really, really well. So, and all of our gorgeous new colors back there. Love them.
Yeah, there are some really beautiful colors.
Partial. And I'll start.
You okay there? I know you're doing Instagram
I'm
Live,
going right on the side of the ball. I'm not going underneath the ball because
Then they'll
using
flare
it,
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we're using it as structure more so than the ball's not. It's just a structure. I usually like low temperature hot glue, and this one's hot, so I have to be careful.
Is this a specific brand of crepe paper?
Yeah, it's
It is
theirs.
my brand.
It's your
Yeah.
brand, okay.
Yeah.
Because
someone was asking on the live.
not every crepe paper is going to
Stretch,
act like
right,
that.
exactly.
No.
And
So
someone was saying
this
it didn't
is-
stretch.
Yeah, this is the Lia Griffith brand crepe paper, and it's all made in Germany. And probably if they have a paper that doesn't stretch, it's made in China. Chinese crepe paper doesn't stretch.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to know. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So now I'm making these into cups. So I'm using my fingers, and I like to say treat it like clay.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of gently
Guide it.
form
Yeah.
it and guide it. And I'll start in the center and kind of work my way out.
Would you like to say your exact brand and where they can get it, Leah?
Yes, it's the Lia Griffith brand. It's made in Germany by Rolla, and you can get it on my site, shop.liagriffith.com. They also carry it other places as well. You can check on Amazon, which is great because you get free shipping. And the new color palette will be available on our site first.
Okay, great.
And yeah, and
Shop.liagriffith.com.
And we'll make for sure that everybody knows which retailers are carrying them.
You
know,
have
our
like a
stockists.
locator on your
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, a stockist list and all that. But we always know we have it.
Okay.
So that's always a safe bet.
Right.
So here we are shaping and
Petals.
forming. Yeah. And if you want to, you know, peonies are very, they vary. That's a good word for it. So you can actually kind of,
Rips them a little.
yeah, you can. And also kind of feather these out to give them ruffles. All right, so then the next thing, I'm going to start, that one's not hot yet. And then I'll just start by placing the petals right around the base. So as I'm placing the petals around, I only have 6 of these. I place them, but I also watch from this side to make sure that they're where I want them. Until this catches, it always falls back out. There's 5, and I just dropped glue everywhere.
It's beautiful.
It's already starting to look pretty.
It really is.
The thing that I love about crepe paper, especially this heavy, it's forgiving, it's easy to shape, it's great for beginners. You know, you could have a 10-year-old making paper flowers and probably come up with something really gorgeous. All right, there's the first set. So now I'll do the same thing here. And in this case, I'm just going to really work on giving myself the biggest cup I can. So as I'm pulling it here, I'm also forming it back in with my fingers.
And it has that much elasticity
It
that you
does.
can
Yeah,
go
that's
both directions,
amazing.
right?
Yeah.
That's the difference between
Yeah.
yours and
Right.
The
Yeah.
other thing about the Lia Griffith crepe paper line is that we made sure that there are no cross lines. You'll see that in a lot of other crepe paper. There's the machine lines. We had them take them out. Why? We don't need them. They kind of mess up our flowers. So we made sure that happened. And this is a brand new color for, well, it's a brand new paper because we just started doing the heavy. So on the peony, on our pattern, it says you can do 10 to 20 of these petals, so you can make it as big as you want. Or you can stop there if you want to.
Yeah.
So I'll start gluing these on just to show you guys. I love using hot glue. It's fast. It gets things, you know, you can move a lot quicker than if you use a white glue. I do use white glue sometimes for some things, but whoops. Okay, this is a hot glue, so you have to hold it longer. I usually use low temp.
Yeah.
So you have to, I have to remember because I don't use this very often.
Oh, so you don't want to burn yourself.
Yeah, I know. We brought low temps and we can't find them. They're somewhere. We don't
Any other words?
Oh.
There it goes.
Yeah, there it goes. Just have to remember to hold it. So I'm trying to just form it up around as much as possible. Again, it's about kind of working back and forth where I place a petal and, you know, I look at it here and then I bring it back and watch the front side of the flower to make my placement. In writing my book, I fell in love with all 3 papers. Like each one of them has its reason and its purpose.
Right.
And I love mixing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that
So-
gives more dimension to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and every flower has a different texture, right? I mean, real flowers.
They
So,
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heavier crepe paper was not my first love. I liked the lighter better, but now that I have it in my, you know, in my line again, ours is a bit finer. It's not quite so toothy, and it does hold shape really well. And there are some flowers that need to be heavy,
Right.
like our big, huge sunflower. So
Yes.
beautiful, so beautiful. All right, this is the last one I've cut. But you could go on and on. I mean, this is a small peony. You could continue and make it a full bloom, really heavy peony.
It's truly gorgeous.
Beautiful.
We'll have all of our new crepe paper by, I believe, the first week of February. It's still, I think it just landed from Germany yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yep. So it's fresh off the boat.
Are you brief are very beautiful.
Are these scissors from your line? Just your line as
Yes,
well?
they are. You can tell by the teal.
I was just gonna say that beautiful teal color.
Yeah. I was working on getting teal dresses to wear, but I decided,
Too
Yeah.
much. You
I might
blend right into the wall.
So these little things, I make little green hearts, and then I will glue them on the bottom here to get a really nice finish. And then I'll finish it with floral tape. The book is called, yes, it's called The Beginner's Guide to Create Paper Flowers. 21 tips to
Take
tutorials.
clear.
And we'll let you know when it's available. So it's we just finished writing.
Very excited.
Includes all the patterns for all the 21 flowers. And we also have a section, you can actually go onto our site and download them and print
Oh,
them.
cool.
Okay,
So you don't have to ruin your book, or you don't have to flatten it to photocopy
Perfect.
it. And if you have, a Cricut Maker, you can download the SVG cut files
Fantastic.
and cut
That's
your paper
awesome.
with the
Nice.
Maker.
That's
Oh, you
great.
could cut it with, oh my
You can
gosh.
cut it with the Maker.
That's
Not
huge.
to explore, but the Maker. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
huge. Yeah.
That's huge.
Too, about the crepe paper, I kind of pre-cut almost everything before you guys got here, but you can stack and cut.
Yeah.
If you don't have a cutting machine, I think with the heavy, I would say 4 to 8 layers.
Which
so
helps.
you can cut them a lot
Yeah.
faster. Yeah. And I also, when you're doing a class, you do kind of want to get through the cutting fast so that you can get to the actual creation. But when I'm doing it myself, it's very therapeutic
Yes.
to sit
Right.
and cut and curl and make. And it is one of my favorite nighttime things to do. All right, so there's that. Now I can wrap this with my floral tape, or here I'm going to show you guys another trick. Just because I like this as well. So I'm cutting across the grain, not with the grain, but across it, and there's a reason. And make sure when you cut out your patterns, really watch the grain lines, because that is
Makes a
key.
difference on
It's
how
a
you can cup the
huge,
paper.
Huge difference. It will really tell your flower how to lay.
So you do it exactly like floral.
Yep, so I'm using
Wrapping.
this, but it matches, and also floral tape, because it is actually, floral tape is made for florists.
Right.
And it's made so that it won't get wet.
It
when you
can't
put
get
your
wet,
Yeah,
yeah.
it can't, so it doesn't soak up the water, where this, obviously you can't put this in water. But it also thickens my stem if you want a nice thick finish, which wire doesn't always give you that option. This is way too hot, that's why I'm kind of...
I believe you.
Did
You need a low
say-
temp for
I
that.
do.
Yeah. Did you say you don't have a release date yet on the book? Should we be releasing that on your...
Yes, we will have a release date. Watch our site, watch our social. We'll let you guys know. Believe me, we're
Watch
really excited about
LiaGriffith.com.
it. Yep.
Or
Yeah.
on social media. And no, Hasti, there's no paint being used here.
Not yet, but we do use paint.
Okay.
Yes, and in my book I talk about it.
Okay,
So
great.
the 3 things that I use in my book, I'll pick it up here in a sec as soon as I put this on. I use pan pastels.
Okay.
So if you guys are familiar with that, you can get them at maybe more of an art store like Lick carries the pan pastels.
Okay.
And I'll show you exactly what that does. Okay, we're gonna just slap this on here to be done.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Your fingers have to be dying.
So I used a marker on this to get my detail work. So this is this flower. This is the center. So I use markers to do detail work. I also use, like on this, I don't know if I can pull this out.
You have a Facebook page, right, Leah?
Oh yeah.
And it's just Lia Griffith.
Yeah, Lia Griffith. I have 2. There's a personal one and a work one. Follow the work one. I never post on personal.
Okay.
And then I dip these in paint. You can see how the little tips.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
sure.
So it gives them like a little...
Yeah, just
knob
a
on
little
the
ball,
end.
Yeah. And a
Yeah.
little bit of colored, pollen looking thing. And then, like these flowers here, we use the pan pastels to kind of add some texture and color. And then the little dots are markers. So it's a combination. I'm gonna think, let's see, what else do I have? I'm trying to remember, like this plant. I think we use colored pencils.
Oh my God.
I thought that was
didn't know that
silk.
was paper.
Yeah.
I thought there was a real thing up there.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Do I have anything where I I used a pen. I know they're in my book. I'll show you something.
That's awesome. I thought that was a real plant. Yeah, here comes the book.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's the book, you guys. All right, so this is the book, and it's almost done, not quite. So it starts out where I talk about what this book is about and how it's going to help you. I give you a history of crepe paper. I talk about all the different types of crepe papers and the manufacturers that are out there. They're really complete, information if you're interested. Then here's the glossary of all of the crepe papers that I offer and the different types and what they're used for. Here's my craft materials. So paint, pan pastels, markers, the tools that I use. And then I go through every technique so that you can learn thoroughly each technique that I use in the book. Here's the maker machine.
And your patterns, you said, would work with all the different cutting machines, right?
Only with the maker, because you have to
With
have
maker,
the rotary
okay.
blade.
Okay.
Yeah, the crepe paper doesn't work very well. So here's all the techniques, and then we go into the 21 flowers, and I have step outs of every single flower. So all 21 flowers, I wanted to find one. Okay, this one I used pan pastel. You can see right here at the base of these calla lilies.
Oh, yeah,
How they shift color. So that would be a pan pastel use. And then, so see, I'm not quite done yet. Oh, here's a pan pastel. I added,
that
so
color
there's
is
without
gorgeous.
pan pastel, and this is with pan pastel just to show the difference.
Nice.
So just, it adds, it gives you much more flexibility. It's like this kit down here with anemone will make 24 flowers. So we'll have the total of how many flowers you can make with each of these bundles.
So many of them, too.
Yes,
And when
we
will the
have
kids
6.
be available?
We're hoping
Same
in a
time
couple
around?
months. Yeah.
Okay, around the
Yeah.
same time as the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
We really wanted to create a line that was specifically for flower making.